Or say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Look, I have a new tank. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It looks like ET. It's an AMX even. 90. Even the name is stupid. Everything about this tank is stupid. And I have to shout out two great supporters, Curly Bill and Sergeant Rock, who both simultaneously gifted me this thing. I really appreciate the support, guys. And as always, I will show you my first game, as I always do. My first game, and tell you everything you need to know about this thing, give you my no bullshit opinion. And then, why is the video so long then? Well, I'm going to show you another game after that with someone that actually knows what he's doing. So, what is this thing? It's a small, stupid-looking tank, Tier 8. And as you can see, as I'm playing here, it's not really faster than the other Tier 8 scouts, like the Bat Chat on the left, which is faster, or just as fast, than the WZ. Okay, so speed-wise, it's kind of like a light tank speed. It's not super fast. It's not faster than any of the other lights. It has an autoloader. The Bat Chat has 4 shots, but this has 3 shots. The only difference is that these 3 shots almost always miss or always bounce, because the gun handling is absolute, utter garbage. I took those 3 shots, and the only fully aimed shot, the only one that was fully aimed, was the last one. It took, I don't know what the aim time is. See, I don't give you all the stats. I let you like see what's happening. The aim time is utter, complete, total shit. There's another Tier 8 light tank, a new one, the American one, the T92. These are the diametric opposite ends of the light tank Tier 8 premium spectrum. The T92, as far as gun handling, has probably one of the best gun handling in the game. The aim time, the accuracy, all of that. The soft stats. Did you know that there are soft stats? There are penalties that affect your, look at this aim time. Still not aimed. Okay, now it's aimed. How long was that? That's ridiculous. That's absolute garbage, right? The T92 takes about half a second to aim. That was, what, 7 or 8 seconds? And it doesn't matter what the stat is or what you read. The aim time is so screwed because there's a penalty when you're moving, or when the turret's moving, or when your hull is moving. And in a little light tank like this, the whole idea is you have great camo. Yes, it does have great camo. It has some of the best camo in the game. I'm just running around here spotting now, and there's one guy, so I'm going to peel off. And hopefully the other light tank on my team is going to come, and we'll gang up on this one. Ooh, I hit a rock because I suck. But it's my first game, and that's what it's a stronghold game. You can see it's 10 versus 10. Because I didn't want to play this in a pub game as my first game. Here I go. Okay, I'm going to go fight this guy. But the aim time is just garbage. The shooting on the move accuracy is pathetic. Everything about it is garbage except for the camo. Let's go. Okay, I've auto-locked on this guy. Let's see if I can make any of these shots count. I'm going to go in. My buddy's coming with me. And that shot missed, because shooting on the move is horrible. Horrible on this thing. And now okay, the second shot hit. That's good, that's good. And I've got 3 shots. Now let's stop and aim. And that missed. Because the accuracy and everything sucks. Everything sucks. The whole idea of a light tank, and the reload between the clip, is 30 seconds. It takes forever to be able to do almost no damage. The pen is low. It's the standard pen now that they're giving these Tier 8 premium tanks, 175 or something. But this is a win easy, because the 3 light tanks, we are now going to cap and win. We got us in the cap here. We're going to cap and win. Here we go. But I'm playing with this team, and they did not stop. Those 2 guys just skipped it. Where are you going, guys? We've won the game. If we just cap, they're not capping. Okay, watch these shots. Watch. Miss. Aim for 7 seconds. Bounce. Yeah, and now reload for 30 seconds. That's how you play this thing. Now those guys have... why didn't you guys cap? Okay, I guess we're going to lose this game because they decided not to cap, so whatever, I'll go follow them. Would have been an easy win, a nice 4-minute game to show you. You know, this is a shit tank, but we won because I'm fast, I've got good camo, and I can go cap and no one will see me, but... no, they didn't want to cap. They wanted to lose the game instead, so let's lose the game. Let's try and take a shot here. And he's dead. Can I take a shot? Oh, he's dead. Who am I going to take a shot on? Anybody? Can I take a shot on anyone? Let's take a shot on him. On the move, miss. On the move, miss. You're nowhere near the target. Forget it. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to run away. But the whole point of a light tank like this, it does have fantastic camo. More about that when I have time in the next game. I'll explain the crew skills and everything you should have. But the whole idea of playing these things is you're fast, you have good camo, so you can sneak around and get into unsuspecting positions. So let's just speed this up. Look how fast it is. You can get ready, you can sneak up on someone, flank them, you know, pull out, and then you got your 3 shots, surprise. You have to get behind people because you have low pen. And you do everything right in this thing, and you go around, you sneak around the enemies, unsuspecting, you use your camo, they don't see you, you pop up behind them, and then you take your 3 shots and you miss 2 of them and 1 bounces. Because the gun handling is utter garbage. You just pull up, look, they're in the cap, I'm going to take a shot, watch. Let's see. Here we go. Let's shoot this is the problem with this tech. Now remember, these are only tier 8s. It does not get preferential matchmaking, so you will play tier 10s. But this is a tier 8, an IS-3. Let's stop and aim. It's ridiculous, right? And I'm not going to pen him. There's no way. It's impossible. Unless I press 2. This is going to be a money pit. Everyone that plays this thing that does not want to pull... Oh, look, I'm spotted. Of course, because, you know, my camo isn't that good. And a tier 8 Scorpion can do 600 damage to me in 1 shot. There you go. That's all you need to know about this thing. It will be the most frustrating thing to play for anyone. And everyone that plays it, you know, light tank aficionados that are going to swear by it and like the challenge, they're going to press number 2 and they're going to spam APCR every single clip. Because can you afford to bounce 2 or 3 shots when it takes 30 seconds to reload? Can you? No, you're just going to spam APCR in this thing. And I suck this game, but come on, let's get a kill. There's got to be someone around here. Let's get 1 kill. The gun doesn't do anything, so let's just ram this guy. And I got a kill. Hoo-ha! Yeah, it's Klaus Kellerman you're dealing with, buddy. I got a kill, so take that. I know. Some of you are going to disagree with me and say, well, but Klaus, you just have to play smart. You have to spot. You have to flank. And yeah, whatever. Let's watch Cup of Protection from the Cameo clan. Shout out to you guys. And he is going to show us how to get probably about the best result you will ever hope for in this thing. And he is in a tier 8 game. It's all tier 8s, okay? There's no tier 9s or 10s. So it can get a lot worse than this. And he's going to play it very aggressively. Here he goes. He's going to do some spotting. And there's 3 of them in this game. And that's what always happens at the beginning when they're first out. The first couple of weeks, there's, you know, dozens of them sometimes on in a game. And look at that. He's getting some good spotting assist. He's moved up there. He spotted a couple of enemies. And this thing is going to be a great spotting tank because it has among the best, if not the best, camo value in the game. And you should have your crew trained 100% concealment with this thing. Now, a little bit about crew training. There's kind of a rule I want to give you guys. If you want to buy a premium tank as a crew trainer, like to train new crews, that's fine if it's a heavy or medium tank. I guess it's fine. But when you get to the light tanks, you kind of cross a line that if you're going to try and train new crews, you're going to hate them. You're going to cripple them so much if you put a untrained crew here to try and train one up from scratch, that you will just hate them. The people that are going to enjoy light tanks are the guys that already like light tanks and they already have great crews to put in these things when they play them. Because a light tank, especially these new ones with really low pen guns and you know, no preferential matchmaking and so fragile, you depend on its strength so much. The concealment is so important that if you know you're gonna get another light tank and you say, oh, I'll just train up a crew in this thing, I'll put my new crew. Oh, look at that, he got a shot and he actually killed someone. Well then you're gonna hate it with an untrained crew. I mean, if you've got a heavy tank that's a premium tank and you put kind of an unskilled crew there to train them up, you're not as crippled in a heavy tank if you don't have, you know, full repairs or this or that, because you're playing close to the enemy, you're angling your armor. A trained crew doesn't increase your armor, you know, and it doesn't increase your gun accuracy that much. But for a light tank, one of the most important things is to have concealment, and it makes such a huge difference that if you don't have a crew that's already a great crew, you've kind of crippled a light tank. You see all the great players that play light tanks, they already have a crew that's 100% concealment, 6 sense, and a lot of other skills. The concealment is so important because let's say you have a tank that has a 20% base concealment factor, which is really good. You think that's pretty good. You're reducing the enemy's detection range of you by 20% because you have 20% concealment. But if you train your crew at 100% concealment, you've doubled that. You've gone from 20% to 40%, and that is huge. The amount of time in the game that you will spend undetected is so much more. And being spotted or detected in one of these light tanks is the kiss of death, right? So if you go in there without 6 sense and without your crew trained in concealment, you roll out there for your first 30 games in one of these things because you're going to train a crew, you are so crippled and so you're in a tier 10 game and you will be out detected by Russian medium tanks, right? Tier 10 Russian medium tanks, and you'll just get killed every time. So I don't see these light tanks as crew trainers. They're okay, they're going to help train your crew if you already have a light tank crew, but what I'm saying is you're not going to have fun in them with a poorly skilled crew. If you already love light tanks, you already love the light tank play, you've probably got a really good French crew already in your what are the AMX 1390 or something. They've got 3 or 4 skills. Well, then you put that crew in here and you're going to love it because you're maxed out. Instead of having 20% concealment, you've got 40% concealment. I think you can get this thing up to 50% concealment on the move with crew skills and the best crew you could possibly have. 50% concealment. So when you're driving around, the enemies, their view range is effectively reduced by 50%. They can't see you. If they have 400 meter view range, they can't see you until you're 200 meters away if you've got 50% concealment, right? So it enables you to buzz around the map and relocate on the move. Remember, light tanks maintain their same camo whether they're moving or they're still. You can move around and relocate and remain undetected, and that's your job. And look, this while I've been babbling here, have you noticed what he's been doing? He's driving around and it looks like he's in the open. Why isn't he getting shot? Because he has a fantastic crew in here. And you look at the view range circles on the map. See the white circle? That's the maximum detection range at 445 meters. That's the maximum he can detect an enemy. Most of the enemies will not detect him until the radius of that is halved, because he's probably running around with 50% camo. So even though there's people within that white circle, that even if they've maxed out their view range, they still don't see him, right? Because he's got the high concealment. Like this guy is within the white circle, but does not see him, okay? Because he's got 50% concealment. That's how it works. If he only had 20% concealment, then he would be reducing the enemy's view range or detection range of him by 20%. It's a huge difference. It makes so much more of a difference than if you are playing a heavy tank and you're rolling out with 30% repairs instead of 90% repairs. Well, big deal. It takes you a little longer to repair your track while you're side scraping. It's not as big a deal in a heavy tank. So that was kind of a long-winded rant about that, but really what I'm saying is, if you don't like light tanks, you don't really have very good crews, don't buy any of them just to try them out. Now he's finally detected. Look how close that enemy is in the open, in the field. That is detected him. See? Look how close. He's actually getting a little further away now. And I think now he's gone stealth again. You see that guy in the field? There's no cover. I know they're shooting him. He's still detected. I'm wrong. Okay, but he got pretty close to the guy before he got detected. Now let's watch the game. Let's see what he does here. Okay, he's going to shoot on the move. He's auto-locked on this guy. And boom. Okay, that shot hit. And he's going to take a shot at this guy. Boom, that shot hit. And he's going to hit one more. Yes, 3 for 3 with that clip. And now get the hell out of there, because you've got a 30-second reload time. And he's playing it like a boss. Look at this. Oh, there's a guy. He's just got to get it. He's got 30 seconds to reload. He has to run away. He has no choice. His team is dropping like flies. And here he's got to run away. There's nothing else he can do. He could get 1 or 2 shot now by, not 1 shot, I guess 2 shot by some of these guys. All right, now he's probably gone stealth. Let's see. Look at the view range circles. They're all inside that white circle, but they cannot detect him. Even when he's shooting, I think he still has... No, when he's shooting, he was detected. So what is the detection range when you've taken a shot? Probably like 10 or 9 or 10%. So when you shoot, you've kind of lost all your camo. And it just makes the thing very difficult to play. And this is what you do. You take a shot, you try not to get hit back, you run around and hide while you're reloading. You are fast, but... And he spotted again. Oh, that guy's really close, actually. He's got to get the hell out of here. Is he going to get hit? Is he going to get hit? Let's scoot around, do a little turn left, turn right, turn left. He is small, so he's a hard target. Is he going to get hit? Do a little avoiding. Turn. Oh, he's going pretty... Oh, he's got hit. He's the smallest target, but it doesn't matter, right? Because accuracy in this game, you know, you're going to get hit. The hardest, fastest moving tank, the hardest thing to hit, tiny little dot, boom, just got shot up the ass. Oh well. All right, what's going on here? It's 2. He's got 2, and they've got 3. It's near the end of the game. And what is he gonna do? Well, he's survived right till now, which is key. And now he can put his detection and camouflage to good use. Look at this. You see the view range circles? He's moved this guy to within the edge of his detection range, and he's bounced 2 shots. He's taken his 3 shots, 1 penetrate. He did like, what, 150 damage? And now he's got 30 seconds. Now if you can survive till the end of the game, then you become, the less enemies there are, the more important you are in this thing. And he's not going to go in the enemy cap. He's going to try and relocate and use his detection range. Now look, this enemy is outside the maximum detection range. He's outside the white circle, so no chance he can be spotted if he shoots here. So let's see how many of his shots he hits. 1, he hit it. And 2, he hit it! There you go, he's taking a guy out. That's nice, and now go for the reload. 30 seconds, buddy. Don't charge in, he's a 1-shot. And luckily he had a teammate. This is perfect. Now he's made it till the end. So now on an open map at the end, he does have a really big advantage. There's another guy outside the maximum detection range. And let's see how many shots he can hit here. He's still not loaded. Okay, 1, and it's a hit. Oh, he must have a really good crew in this thing because it's aiming better than mine was. And he missed the 3rd one. Oh, but no, his teammate did not take a shot. It's still 2 versus 2 now. Oh, where's he going? You're going the wrong way, buddy. Come on, go back there. You were not spotted. He's got to go get that guy. Now, will his teammate spot him? Now, this is great teamwork, right? The STRV was spotting those guys, and he was shooting them from outside detection range. And that's kind of what you want to do here. Camo, concealment is going to be your friend in this thing. Because your gun is not your friend. And now he's moving in to do some spotting. He's noticed that the STRV is up on the plateau. So there, okay, he spotted that guy. Stop. Look at the detection range circle. That guy's within it, but he is not spotted. And he is going, let's see. He got him. Was he spotted? He was not spotted. So he shot that guy and remained undetected. Okay. Now there's 1 guy left. He's got to be up there. Is he up there? They're saying yes, that's where they're going to go. Who knows where he is? Do you know where he is? I don't know where he is. But let's watch this teamwork. The STRV's heading up that way. But he's faster. Why don't you go? I think they're both 1-shots is what they're worried about. Let's see if he goes up there. I don't think the guy's up there. Now, I haven't watched this yet, but I don't think he's up there. There's no last known. The last known spot is way down south, but he wasn't there. Where the hell did he go? They did not check the city. He could be in the city or he could be up here. Let's see. He is he? No, he's not up there. He is not up there. He could maybe try and run out the clock and remain undetected. I would zoom across to the city right now. Zoom across to the city. Oh, he's going to retrace his steps. He's going back south. But he just came from there, and he wasn't there, so no, he's not there. You were just there. You know what? He's going to be in the base. The guy's going to be stupid enough to get in their base, and then a siren will go off, and then they'll know exactly where he is. I'm just guessing that's probably what's going to happen. Is the guy going to be stupid enough to go in the base? The game's almost over. He could get a draw out of this. Is he in a bush setting up an ambush? He's not here. You already were here. But, oh, he's in the base! Of course he's in the base. Why wouldn't he be in the base? And now he is as far as he could possibly be on the other side of the map, and he's got to get back. The STRV might make it first. No, I don't think so. This thing is fast. I wouldn't have gone down here. See, I would have headed towards the middle of the map, towards the city. But, okay, let's see if he makes it. Let's put the speed to test here. And this thing is fast, isn't it? This is fun to watch. Some great gameplay by Cup of Protection here. And he's going to cross on the paved road, so there's less terrain resistance, and he's at maximum speed here. And are they going to get him? They're going to get him. I think they've got it. I think they've got it. Here he goes. But remember, he one shot and he's dead, so let's see if he can do it. There. Oh, the guy's got a lot of HP. He's got a lot of HP, but he's probably pointed at his buddy. That's right. He's been shot, so he's pointed at his buddy, so he can just pull up beside him and finish him off. 1 and 2, and the last shot for the win. Yes, he did it. He got the kill. He's up to 7. Excellent game. Holy shit, victory. Let's look at the post-game stats on that. And look at that. Over 3,000 damage, 7 kills. And he made 100,000 credits. That's probably about the most you'll ever make, which is not much because that was a hell of a game. But hey, you know, there you go. So my no bullshit opinion, is this thing worth buying? Well, I mean, if you love light tanks, go ahead, buy it. You're going to have some great games, and you're going to have fun just, you know, driving it around because it's fast. It's not like, you know, the cult. It's not going to have the cult following of the old ELC. The old ELC Tier 5 that got to play against Tier 8s. Now that was a perfectly balanced machine for bottom tier play. This thing, I think most of the time you're just going to be frustrated at bouncing and getting killed right away. But if you don't like light tanks, stay away from it. And if you love light tanks, good luck.